Rams, Saints, Pats, Chiefs, both rematches of games played earlier during the regular season. Those games were won by the Saints and the Patriots. New England won the Week 6 game up there in Foxborough at Gillette, but the AFC title game is in Arrowhead. So let's talk about these rematches. Which are we most excited to see? Rams, Chiefs, Pats? No, not yet. Not yet, at least.
Maybe. Okay.
Which of the two matchups? Ooh.
Dr. Freud.
Who knows?
I'm going with Rams Saints because of the ingenuity within the offenses. Looking at Sean Payton versus Sean McVay and the fact that these guys had moments this year where it was absolute genius. But taking it a step further, behind the curtain, it's Sean Payton's antics and how the Rams players see that. Because the Rams player, just like Kyle said earlier in the show, this isn't your traditional team that embraces the Hollywood lifestyle. They're not casual, laid back. They don't do things at the old West Coast pace, you know, people by the beach with their feet in the sand. Nah, man, this is Marcus Peters, Aqib Talib. This is Ndamukong Suh, Aaron Donald. This is Fowler Jr. These are individuals that approach the game with a different type of energy and a different type of anger. Todd Gurley might not say much, but he's angry. C.J. Anderson was on the couch. He's running angry. Jared Goff is the one quarterback that is so disrespected season in and season out. Now he's in the postseason. People are just like, what? Jared Goff is one of the quarterbacks? I feel like this whole team, they're tired of what is being said about him, and they're tired of the coach of the opposing team that they're playing against with all these antics. So I'm looking forward to that and how the Rams players are going to respond to Sean Payton and all these little things and little shots he's taking. I'll take you back to their first game, where after the game, Sean Payton was talking about Marcus Peters. He said, well, we knew it was a matchup that we liked. And he kind of paused and almost winked at the camera and said, so we're going to go back to it.
Peters was badly beaten by a big play by Michael Thomas, right?
You know what that's saying? That was our Where's Waldo, and we ate him up, and he wasn't ready. So Peters is like, okay, we going to see. That $225,000, that Lombardi trophy, that broom, all that talking, all that jazz, all that barking, we coming in for that. So I'm looking forward to that.
These are the best. And I'm looking at the question, Kay. Which rematch are you more excited to see? It's a tie. I'm not choosing one. We've been here for 5 months. We went through, should it be Tyrod or Baker, if it's Magic, blah. If I'm getting through all the way your long-ass wedding, I'm choosing the surf and turf. I'm choosing lobster and steak. It's both of them. Yeah. And I think for the NFC, it's like, I said it last segment, McVay is not coaching against the Saints. They got to play two teams. You have to beat the Saints and you have to beat the Superdome. It's a 2-on-1 fight. Yeah. I'm way into that. And then I just look at the Patriots versus Chiefs thing is awesome. First of all, because they both just came off just butt whippings, like where they looked amazing and flexed on an opponent who was really good. So they're both playing their best football at that time. And just generationally, I am so fascinated by the optics of Brady versus Mahomes. So it's a tie. I'm not apologizing. Give me my drawn butter and my steak sauce. I don't care.
What's the age difference? Like 18 years between them?
Yeah, well, Brady's 41 and Mahomes maybe 23, I think. Yeah, it's crazy.
You know what I think is crazy? Ever since the barrel happened earlier in the show, he will not give a straight answer this one.
Oh,
is that true?
Yes.
Maybe subconsciously
which
he's
is
like,
the best offense of these four? I'm not picking.
I don't have
Which
to.
game were you most intrigued by? I'm not going to say.
There's a post-barrel Kyle right now. I'm just going to do me. After you go there, I've seen things I can't unsee. I don't know how to answer to anybody. I'll give my answer.
Post-barrel traumatic stress is what you're going through right now. You're not giving an answer.
No.
Or a call.
You want to know why? I'm not going to tell you. There's no reason. I'm not beholden to anything.
You're not 100%.
No.
50% down the way. Great. I think that if I had to pick out of the two, and they're all great as you laid out, I'm going to go definitely Chiefs Patriots, because even going back to 2014, that is the last time that Brady was in Arrowhead. I was at that game, and I was there on behalf of the Patriots. I've never had more fun at a football game. They broke the decibel record. This is the game. It was a 41-14 blowout loss for Tom Brady. It is cool that Brady has some ghosts. Brady's got some ghosts in this building. He's 1-2 in his career in Arrowhead, 3 touchdowns, 6 interceptions in that time. So I like the fact that he's got a little something extra and wanting to go back after so many years, and that taste in his mouth, you know that bugs him, because that game was a brutal shellacking of Tom Brady, who had a great start to that season. So even going back to this year, that was a crazy game too. Do you remember the Pats Chiefs game?
Shootout, yeah.
It was insane. It went down to the wire, and so I believe that game will be super intriguing. They both will, though.
The 2014 one's a perfect one to bring up, because that was your classic the four most dangerous words in what we do is the Patriots are done. Everyone was saying it then, and then people say, no, we've said that before, and they say, well, this year's different. It was 5 years ago.
Were they 1-4 or something? It was.
I don't remember the record, but it was like Garoppolo came in at the end of the game and played better than Brady, and someone asked Belichick, do you have a quarterback issue? It was nuts.
It
and now
was
years
so
later.
loud and so fun. I cannot wait for this weekend. Up next.